Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Confessions of Being Fabulous with Priscilla Hawks, where we live, we learn, we grow. I'm back home. And it feels good. No place like home. I've been away past few days um, on a little mini vacay. And I'm sorry, this is 31 Days of Gratitude. We've reached day 30. So welcome. Day 30 of 31 Days of Gratitude. We have one more day tomorrow. And I'm so excited we made it this far. I just realized, okay, yeah, it's green. And that is green. It's some things that I always have to do boom, boom, boom before I start. And I didn't. So sorry about that. But welcome. If you tuned in for 5 seconds, as I like to say, if you tuned in for a second, thank you for that. I appreciate the support and welcome back. If you tuned in never and you're just joining in for the first time, welcome. We here at 31 Days of Gratitude. Aloha. Hi, aloha. Festive name. Um, we here at Confessions of Being Fabulous are all about positivity and having a growth mindset. I have a course on my page called the Reset Button Workshop. I'm not sure if that's going to stay there for 2025 as is. It may become a paid course because it's been there for the whole year for free. My hamster died not too long ago. Oh, I'm sorry, aloha. Sorry to hear that. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. And we have been doing 31 days of gratitude. Each day we address gratitude in a different way. So the first day we kind of talked about expressing gratitude for a person. I was grateful for my son. The second day, Master Roofer. Hi, Master Roofer. Hi from Louisiana. You say, hey there. Thank you for tuning in. I was just doing a quick recap of what this challenge has been about. So the whole point of the challenge is I thought about how during the holidays, it's a little bit of a mixed bag and people don't always feel, warm and fuzzy and great and excited. And even with all the festivities, for some people, the holidays are horrible and they just don't like them. Hi, Taylor Foxboy. Um, you get more subs than Mr. Beast, I believe. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Bentley. Hi, Jassim. That's pretty. Jassim. Squiggles, draws. Hello. But the point of this challenge was during the holidays, it's a mixed bag. People are not just happy out in these streets. People are not excited about life. They're not always excited to, frankly, I hate to be dark, but be on the earth. So I wanted to do this challenge because I wanted to just propose, because I can't force you to do anything, but I wanted to propose ways that you could express gratitude, get in the spirit of gratitude, get the energy of it going. And sometimes you might need a little help. So we had some days we had gratitude tools that I talked about. I talked about gratitude blockers, and there are some things that can keep you from being able to freely express gratitude in your life. We had a few holiday parties that we went to. One of them, we set up what was called the Gratitude Corner, and we had people come up, talk about what they were grateful for. So this whole process, we are at day 30. If you've missed it, go back and check out the replay for the other 29 days. And I know that there's going to be something for you there. We had guests come on talking about gratitude and how they're able to incorporate it into their life as a lifestyle. And that's really what this was all about. We also had some very frank conversations with some of those guests about how it's not always easy to manufacture. I like that he used that word, to manufacture gratitude, because a lot of what I've been proposing has been about, try this, try that, think this, think that. But to some people, that's a form of like manufacturing something that just isn't there. And maybe it's not there because you lost a loved one. Maybe it's not there because you lost love. Maybe it's not there because you're not happy with your job. Maybe it's not there because you lost, 75% of your income, so there can be reasons, but the reality is that the point he made when he said that is some people can't manufacture it. He said sometimes it's just one of those things that comes because life happens, right? So when life happens, and yes, you have a series of bad, downward spiraled events, but then you also look at the blessings. You look at, how it could have been better. You're a certain age, I feel like that plays a role. Then sometimes that actually gets you in the spirit of gratitude, almost like by accident. Let's look at some of these comments. I know you listen, bullet to bodies. You are not lying about this tree. This tree is done. I'm not even mad at your comment. He said that tree is effed up. This tree is done, baby. So I got the tree, I think like right at the top of December, and it's a live tree. So that's the thing about live trees. The longer you have them, the more they look crazy. And so all of the ornaments have started falling off. If you look at see how everything is downward? It's not even up like this anymore. Like it's just a downward, just down. So I'm actually going to I just got back in town. So show me a little bit of grace, but I'm going to take everything off. If not tomorrow, over the weekend or something like that, and then put it out on the curb. Let's see. Hello, advance Happy New Year. Thank you, Nancy. Hi, Islamic. Hi, Al Duto. I think I missed some comments. You have nice nails. Hi, Abigail. Soniton. Hello, Sky. Hi, Sky. Squiggles. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So they changed it where you used to be able to look back at the replay, and whatever comments were in there, you would see the comments, and now they changed it. You can't see anything. Bentley Ferguson. Hey, Bentley. So that's why I try to acknowledge if you are taking time out of your day to make a comment to me. I appreciate that. So I just want to say, hey, the real mulatto, Bobby T. Hey, Bobby T. So anyway, going back to my effed up tree. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of it to the person that made that comment. Soon. I just got back from vacation, so give me a minute. Gosh. But anyway, this challenge, this channel, Confessions of Being Fabulous, has hosted this amazing challenge, 31 Days of Gratitude, for you, for me. It was really meant to be for everyone, just to kind of get into the spirit of expressing gratitude. And the whole thing is about learning how to express gratitude as a lifestyle and not just a one-time event, not a one-off, not, oh, it's the holidays, so you're grateful. Not because certain people come around, but just because when you really sit down and think about everything that you've been through, that you're going through, that you're currently in right now, there's still something to be grateful for. And I personally believe that you still, thank you, boo. I still believe that there's something to be grateful for, despite whatever. So, count your blessings. Yes. What would you do? Carlos Lefty, I think that says. Hi, Carlos. And so, I think I saw something. Oh, you asked that because of the shirt, maybe? Protege the artist. Yes. Adam. Hi, Adam. So anyway, so let's jump into today. And to be honest, I'm tired. I was tired. I had to literally get on right this second, because if I didn't, I just don't know what was going to happen, because I'm that tired. I just got back and I'm trying to clean up a little bit, and I'm going to get something to eat. And I don't know what's going to happen after I get something to eat. That's all I'm saying. So I wasn't quite ready to go live right this second, but I made myself go live because I wanted to make sure that we see this through to 31 days, right? So basically for today, I wanted to touch on the recap, just in case anyone is tuning in for the first time, so that you can go back, check out the other videos, and then also just encourage you to, have a new perspective on gratitude. that's really what this was all about. Having a new Happy Kwanzaa. Thank you. Hello from Brazil. Hi, Jack Jones. Having a new perspective on gratitude. Sometimes that is difficult to do. Sometimes it is, I don't know, easy to do depending on what's going on. But just, I like to believe that if you are open to trying new things and open to seeing things a different way, that that can sometimes assist in whatever you're trying to accomplish. And so some of the benefits that I feel like I've seen down through the years, where are you from? I am in America. I'm from New Jersey. And some of the benefits I've seen from having this, attitude of gratitude, if you will, I just feel like my decision making has been better. My perspective has been better. I feel lighter. I feel cleaner. Cleaner meaning, let me clarify that. Like, ew, you stink. No, I feel cleaner meaning like in my heart. So sometimes you might have what they call stinking thinking. You might have ill will towards somebody, and not just for no reason, maybe because they did something wrong. But somehow when I'm in a season of really, really expressing gratitude and just being grateful for the things that I have, whatever that person did to me, like, it's not that I don't care, but I'm more kind of like unfazed, like I'm just not as phased by those things. I don't really care as much about those things. I'm really willing to kind of just let it rock, that X, Y, and Z happen. Like I'm just feeling like in the end, all things work together for me. Just because that's also in the Bible, all things work together for good for them that love the Lord. And I love the Lord. So I feel like I'm included in that, so I don't really have to worry about things. Why the Jamaica shirt if you in America? For the same reason that you go to anywhere and then you pick up a shirt so that you can wear it when you get back home. I want to rock with you. Hey, Tomas. I hope I said that right. Jamaica! Hi, Jack Jones. Mustafa. Hi, Mustafa J911. But yeah, so that's how I feel about gratitude. So for today, what did I title this live? I normally title the live what I'm going to talk about. That's how I know I'm tired, because there's like a complete blank right now. Del Daniel, what shoes are you wearing? No shoes. I'm in the house, just chilling. Red socks. I like fun socks. Being thankful is a positive state of mind. Yes, you feel good and attract more positivity. It's hard to be thankful when things are tough, but worth the effort. Oh, that was so well said, Bobby T. That's exactly how I feel. Because I never want to sit on here and be like this self-righteous person that's saying that it's easy, because it's not always easy. So I hope if you've tuned in, any point in time during these 30 days, almost 31 days, I hope that's not the message that, I've put out there. Like, oh, this is easy to do. You should be like me. You should do it. It ain't easy. It's not easy. It's not. Like, maybe some days it's easier, but it's not easy. But Bobby T said it perfectly. It's so worth the effort. It's so worth the effort. Because when you put in the effort to actually do it, now what's on the other side of that, I think those things on the other side, you probably wouldn't have gotten there, or you would have gotten there, but it just wouldn't feel as sweet, or it would be, I don't know, just something that's not quite what you want. And I feel like I'm literally the recipient of, hey girl, it's me, the YouTube baby mama. Hey, hey, hey. Mustafa, I want to study and start my business and move. It's safe. I'm serious about this. So do you think it's safe to move to America? Yeah, I don't know where you're talking about moving, but I don't have a reason to say that it's unsafe, especially without knowing specifics about that question. But to stay on topic, there's so much on the other side of having a grateful, hello from Poland, PNDB. Yeah, Mustafa, yeah, I feel like it's safe to come here. I don't have a reason to suggest otherwise. I would need more information about where exactly you're going. What is there a certain block somewhere in a certain city that you heard some things about? But just that statement is so general. I would never sit on here and say it's unsafe. Don't come here. I live here. So come on. But anyway, I think that what's on the other side of it is amazing. So just as an example, and I'll have a transparent moment. I think in all of this is day 30, the 29 days and now 30 days, I've attempted to be authentic. So I hope that has been accomplished. And I've attempted to be as transparent as the moment requires. And that's something that I'm never going to stop doing. I'm always going to offer those two things, because I feel like if you're here on YouTube or any form of media, but YouTube specifically, people expect that, like this isn't the news. This isn't, you tuning in to whatever your news channel is on TV. This is social media. And to me, that comes with a level of transparency that I think people, the US is safer than the UK, you would just expect to experience that. So I spent the first half of this year, I would say I lost well over like 60 to 70% of the income that I'm used to receiving. And it was just gone. And I won't get into the details of how that happened, and it wouldn't make sense in this conversation, but it was just gone. And so I had a choice, and I'm like, okay, this has happened. This thing has happened. Now, mind you, I was trying to like work my way out of it and, get the money to come back over here, get back over here. But the money was gone, honey. It was gone. So I had to figure some things out. But in me figuring some things out, I now had a choice to make. I'm like, okay, how do I want to play this? And I decided very, very early on, like, this is not going to define my 2024. I'm not ending 2024 as the person who lost 60 to 70% of their monthly income. That's not how we're ending 2024. And so I made a declaration very, very early on when all of this was unraveling. Thank you. I appreciate that. For subscribing. Omirasaf. Sorry if I said that wrong. In 2025, we're going to figure out a better way to get the comments closer to my eyeballs so that I can read your names correctly. But for now, I have to shove my face in my phone, which is a little further away than it may appear. But anyway, lost this income. Let me focus. Lost this income. One, I told myself this is going to be temporary. This is not going to be forever. And it was. And then two, I said, this is not going to define my 2024. I'm not going to allow, something that happened to now ruin my entire year, because I had just, talked about how 2023, ended with a bang, and we started 2024, this channel. I started this channel in 2024 and all of these other amazing things. So I'm like, nah, because keep in mind, a lot of times that's what happens. You do, one good thing, you have an amazing series of events, whatever the case may be, and now boom, like something to happen, and it seems like all hope is gone, all hope is lost. Where are you from? I am from America. I live in New Jersey. And so anyway, I made those declarations, and then basically as the weeks went on, the days went on, the months went on, I just kind of kept plugging away at whatever I knew to do. Now, sometimes what you know to do is not enough, and we have to confront that reality. Some people say like, oh, just do your best and everything will work out. Sometimes your best actually isn't good enough. So no advice that I'm ever going to give on this channel is going to be unrealistic, gaslighting. Like, I don't do any of those things. Sometimes your best actually isn't good enough. So what I have hope in is I have hope and faith that God is going to see me through regardless of my ability, regardless of mistakes that I may be making, regardless of whatever is happening. I know that the way will be made. Some kind of way, I'm getting to that other side. And so I basically, Happy New Year. Thank you. I basically made those declarations early on, and then I proceeded to go about those next several weeks and even months. I went about that in a way where I just was grateful for the things that were working out okay. And then the way that it all kind of turned around, it wasn't even some big, like, bag of money dropped from the sky. Like, things just kind of changed, and then the money that I expected, now it's here. It came into my life. Some other things happened. It wasn't eventful, put it that way. It wasn't eventful. So what I'm saying is, when you decide to express gratitude as a lifestyle, I feel like it also kind of levels the playing field with everything. Like, some stuff, might feel like a big deal, but then also sometimes it doesn't feel like a big deal. It just feels like, yeah, this is kind of how it's supposed to go. Like, I'm grateful all the time. And so I'm always going to have something to be grateful about. So, of course, I'll have a turnaround of events. Are you serious? I don't know what the question was. Where does it say? I don't know what the question was. It says, are you serious? Rise COVID Warrior. Hi, Rise COVID Warrior. From Australia, I see. Hello, Carlos Lefty. Yes. Hi. Yeah. You're always gonna have like this turnaround of events where things are working out for you, because you've kind of said so with your energy. Like, you've made it a habit of only noticing positive things. You've made it a habit of only noticing, wonderful things. You've made it a habit of noticing the good things. You've made it a habit of paying attention to the things that are going in your favor, the things that are, moving in your direction. So when that becomes your life, when that literally is the thing that you are waking up in the morning and doing, you don't even like, wait, something bad happened today? That's my energy sometimes. I'm like, wait, something bad happened? Like, when I say I'm so, and to some people, this is not, I'm not some people's cup of tea, because to some people, if you're around somebody that's so positive all the time, that's actually annoying to some people. I'm annoying to some people because people just can't grasp, like, how can you be so positive when this just happened? How can you be so positive when, such and such just got elected? Aren't you a black woman? How can you be so positive when, all of these different things? But I just made a choice. I just made a choice a long time ago. Bobby T says, I used to be homeless. When I switched up my mentality and forced myself to be more positive, it was easier to push on. And in 3 years, I've gone from broke to having tens of thousands in investments. Yes, Bobby T, that's what I'm talking about. Sky high. Yes, yes, so true, Bobby T. It is possible to make a possible change, and it's true. It does work. Absolutely. Absolutely. Can anyone give me a contact number or something to stay in touch? It's easier to get in the country. Rise COVID Warrior. Wall Street is built on top of buried slaves. Yeah, I feel like thank you for those comments. Like, ultimately it's your choice. So it's not, again, nothing about this challenge has been forceful. Nothing about it has been like aggressive, not from my perspective. It's been fun for me. Rude comments and all. I've had some some comments. Somebody told me I talk too much on my challenge, on my channel, but okay. Somebody called me chubby. Somebody called me, that to me, that was actually the fun part, because it's my first time. I've had this channel it's been now about a year. It's about to be a year. But the live part was new for me. So the first time I went live was when I started this challenge, 30 days ago. And so it's the first time I've had an opportunity to like speak with people in real time, and then they're giving feedback the way you guys are. And so it's just been interesting, the whole thing. But I've loved every moment of it, because I'm sharing my truth, so I'm not trying to force my truth on you, but I can tell you that it absolutely works. It absolutely has been a game changer for me. And it started way back in maybe 20, 2010 or something like that, because I read this book called You Got Positive Energy. Thanks, Bobby T. I try. But the book was called Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. And that was actually the first time I knew that we had a choice in what we think. I never knew that before. I always thought that we just had these thoughts, and the thoughts that come in my mind, those are the thoughts that are there. So, nothing I could do about it. We actually can choose what we think. And I didn't know that for a very long time. So when I found that out, it wasn't like an overnight thing, but that was the first time I kind of put that to the test. And I'm like, wait, I could choose what I'm thinking right now? And then I tried it. And it wasn't always something that resulted in an immediate different thought or better thought. But over time, I absolutely noticed the difference. Absolutely. Because if a lot of what I had been thinking, and it was negative, which is interesting because I was never like a negative person, but I think I had a lot of negative thoughts. I had a lot of anxious thoughts. I had a lot of thoughts around what the future would look like, because I am an attorney now, but at the time, I think I was I was still pretty new in my career. I was a new attorney. I'm a singer. So I had some things that didn't quite go right with that, and so now I have both things, and I'm like, what am I doing? Just kind of feeling all over the place at times. So I think that, Padro, hi Padro. And I think that when I came across that resource, I needed it at the time. And I don't know about you, but maybe you came across this challenge because you need something. You know how sometimes you need something, but you don't know what you need? I think that was me back in like 2010, 2011. I'm like, I need something, but I don't fully know what I need, but I need something. And for me, discovering that I actually had the ability to manipulate my thoughts, to change my thoughts, that was a game changer. That was a game changer. And so from there, I started just learning about, what that actually looks like. A lot of what Joyce Meyer proposed in that book is in the Bible. She is a person, a minister, I believe. So, she's coming from the religious perspective. But I went on to read other books, some of which were not necessarily religious books, but I do feel like, a lot of that stuff is in the Bible. But it's just, it was just fulfilling for me. And it was a beautiful thing learning that I was able to actually have some say-so in how my life was going to turn out, and some say-so in how I get from here to there, and say-so in how I'm going to feel in the process, say-so in, just all of the things that make up a life. And I think that those are actually gifts from God. It's not just, something that's here. They're gifts from God. That sounds sort of like stoicism. You can't control situations out of your hands, but you can take control on how you think and react to it. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I totally believe that. And maybe it is stoicism. Maybe it is stoicism, which is why, I've been told like, well, everybody can't do that, Priscilla. Everybody's not like that. Because I guess it does take a certain level of discipline. But, I kind of feel like law stands for land. Yeah, I kind of feel like my job is to just put the information out there, right? Like, I can't make anyone do anything, but I could share a story. I could have a transparent moment with you. I can do all of the things. And then ultimately, like everything else in life, it's going to land on you how it lands on you. You're going to do what you want with the information, which you feel needs to be done, or nothing at all. For some people, maybe this is just entertainment, and then you're going to go about the rest of your day, your life, and that's fine too. But as a person who, does see herself as a vessel, I feel like if I'm led to do something, my job is to just do it. So that's why I'm here. And basically, I am fog, fog, Fogbad, Joshua. Hello. Um, I'm tired of Nigeria. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what that means, but Nigeria is on my list. I gotta get to Nigeria. I actually have people. I have friends from Nigeria. I haven't visited yet, but I guess it depends on where in Nigeria and what's happening and all of that good stuff. But anyway, guys, I am so elated. People are returning back to Nigeria. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Bobby T. But see what I'm saying? It's all perspective. All of this, you could throw anything out there. Somebody's going to have this perspective. Somebody's going to have that perspective. And I think that there's you know something to it all. So the person that asked about safety in the United States, you could go on another channel and ask that same question, and their rundown is going to be completely different than mine. Like, oh no, don't come here because this just happened, and we just got this guy in office who's going to do this. And so, depending on where you go, hey, the answer's there. The answer's there that may resonate with you. I don't know which. Harmony. Hi, Harmony. Nobody returns to Nigeria. Okay. I wouldn't know. I'm not from there. But in any case, I am so grateful for you guys being here for part of the challenge, the whole challenge. I don't know, who all is tuning in for the first time and who maybe was here before. But I am grateful. And we have one more day tomorrow. I feel like I got to do something special tomorrow because it's the last day of the year. It's the last day of the challenge. I know I had talked about doing some songs on gratitude. I sing as well, for those that may not know. And I had a song that my mother, when I was little, she wrote this song, and I was supposed to actually call her to see if I could get some of the lyrics outside of like just the basic, the hook. And I haven't done it. So maybe I'll call her tonight or tomorrow, or whatever, and then see if she remembers. But I don't know. We'll see. Tomorrow, we're going to try to do something special. I will say, since tomorrow, Africa is up and coming soon, there will be a lot of opportunities there. I will say, since tomorrow is the last day of the year of the challenge, I want to make it special. And I'm going to commit to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as the time that I go live. Pretty much up to now, I've said 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m.-ish, because I'm always showing up at a different time. And especially these past few days, I was on at 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. But that's because I was on vacation. I'm back now. I have a little mini break from my child, which I appreciate, for the next 24 hours or so. So I'm going to definitely take advantage of that and commit to a time. So tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's going to be the time of the live. It'll be our last day together. Maybe I'll sing some songs. I don't know. I'll see if I can see how many songs I know about gratitude, but I'm really excited. Hi, Jaden. My friend recently, oh no, I just haven't been myself. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Jaden. I'm sorry to hear that. You'll be in my prayers, as will your friends' family members. Very sorry to hear that. But see what I'm saying? This time of the year, it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. A lot happens. Right now, my dad, he is on crutches. He had to have surgery. Won't go into the whole, thing with his foot, but series of events, and it led to him having surgery, and he's on crutches. He's a diabetic, so you got to be careful when diabetics are like losing circulation and stuff like that. It must be the light just went off by itself. This is the second time this happened, so it must be something where. Oh, 1 second, guys. I'm here. 1 sec. Oh, okay, I know what it is. It's because that's what it is. I think it's because of the it's connected to my computer, so when that dies for good. But anyway, yeah. it's a mixed bag is the point I was making. This time of year is tough because people go through things. And I was even thinking earlier today about a young man who passed away. I don't know what made him pop in my mind, but I'm real cool with like his whole family. Young guy, like really young. I think he was late 20s, about to turn 30 if I'm not mistaken. Um, and around this time last year, he passed, and it was like one of those random like freak accidents. You just don't know what people are going through. Is the point that I'm making. So not to turn this dark and make this gloomy, but it is a reality this time of year. People, because I think what happens is they're reflecting, right? We're reflecting. We're reflecting on good times. We're reflecting on memories. We're reflecting on the year and how it went. And so part of that reflection, people can go in this direction or that direction emotionally. And sometimes people, as we just talked about here on this channel, they may not always have the discipline. And I'm using that word not in a judgmental way, but they may not always have the discipline to kind of hold it together. So my prayer was that this challenge could be a catalyst to helping people that want to experience gratitude, that want to experience more positivity or whatever, some kind of way, something that I say, or the guests that we've had, like even the little kids. We had little kids that were part of, I believe that was day 7, and they talked about what they were grateful for. My hope was that all of that could some kind of way contribute to your happiness, contribute to you feeling better. Hi, Magic World. Love is a feeling that's hard to explain. It's like a drug, drives you insane sometimes. Love can make you. I'm sure there are some helplines where you can speak to a professional. I agree, Bobby T. That was nice of you to put out for Jaden. Hi, G. Rizzler. Hi, G. Thank you. Yeah, and I know on I forget what day it was, but I did have a day I put a number in the hotline, but that was more so for suicide prevention. If somebody felt, they were at that point, I wanted to just provide a resource. I had disclosed then, and I'll disclose now, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm not in that industry at all. So I don't have any letters behind my name that, are able to help you with certain things. I'm a regular person who just, because of life experience, I know how to I don't know, kind of get myself to a place of feeling better, if you will. And so I thought that information might be valuable to people, especially at this time of year, a time of year where people don't always feel that great. So that's all. But great idea for you to throw out there, Bobby T. And Jaden, you are in my thoughts and prayers, as is Vernon from the other night. See, I remember y'all names. Vernon was a viewer who tuned in, and he had recently lost his dad. I said a prayer for him. So, you just don't know what people are going through. But I am going to jump, guys. We have been together for 38 minutes. How did this happen? This is supposed to be 10 minutes. But any case, we have one more day. So tomorrow when we come back, I'm going to try to do something special. I don't know. Maybe I'll have some songs. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to make it special, our last day together tomorrow. And then I also want to invite you to just check out my normal channel. You're catching me on a live here. So I appreciate you tuning in. Outside of the live, I have a bunch of videos, shorts. So some of them are just silly, funny stuff between me, my son, lifestyle stuff. And then I have regular videos about mindset, about changing your state of mind, all that different stuff. Just check it out and like, comment, subscribe, all of the things. I want to hear from you even when this live is over today and then ultimately tomorrow. All right. So I hope you'll keep in touch with me in one of those ways. But thank you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm going to jump so I can get some food and kind of relax for the night. It's been a very long couple of days with my baby. Bye. And we had a nice time. We had a really, really nice time. Maybe I'll share some more details tomorrow, but I'm just going to say I had a nice time. But now I'm tired. Now I'm tired and I need something to eat and I'm ready to lay down. And yeah, that's it. That's it. I just want something to eat. I paused because my mind started floating. You know how you got the little bubbles, bubble, 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 and then there's a picture of a big piece of chicken. That's what just happened to me. So I don't know if I'm gonna have chicken, but I'm about to get something to eat because I'm kind of hungry. But thank you guys for tuning in. Come back tomorrow, and we're gonna wrap up 31 days of gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish you lots of fun, laughter, abundance in your life. Peace, guys. One love. I thought that was appropriate because I got the Jamaica shirt on.